Hey guys, I did want to dive into some of the changes that are rolling out market by market right now for Uber Eats, specifically the on time change. Have you seen it? Right here on the Gig Grind Report.
Get Grind Report. Let's ride. Let's go. News from the streets. Now you already know. Click in to notice the gig life flow. Get Grind Report. Your daily show.
All right. So recently, we received an email from Uber Eats or Uber for Uber Eats, talking about on time rate. Now, this has been out a little bit of time, but it hasn't started rolling out into mass markets until right now. So, have you received the email first off? Second off, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe buttons down below. I would greatly appreciate it. What we're going to do, we're going to watch a video and then we're going to dive deeper into what the on time rate is about on Uber Eats. It can be different from different platforms. So we're going to just dive in and see what this email um, was all about. Hope you guys are well. I know it's been a minute. I went on vacation for a little bit. Back now, feeling good. Feeling good. Today is going to be an absolutely busy day as far as caterings. So I'm just trying to record something before I leave out for those. So yeah, let's check out this video real quick.
Delivering great service to customers encourages them to keep coming back.
Yeah.
Delivering great service to customers encourages them to keep coming back and helps you earn. It all starts with delivering orders on time. Think about the journey on every delivery. First, you need to arrive at the store or restaurant, the pickup location, on time. From there, you need to arrive at your customer's location, the drop-off, on time. Those are two arrivals. Remember that if you have multiple pickups or drop-offs in a batched order, each one counts as its own arrival. If the food isn't ready yet, don't worry. Waiting at the pickup or drop-off location does not impact your on-time rate. Now, let's talk about how your on-time rate is calculated. Your arrivals matter. It's what determines your on-time rate. Your on-time rate is calculated using data from your last 200 completed arrivals and
Okay, so that's an important fact to know. That's an important fact to know. 200. So your last 200 arrivals is how your arrival part of the on time rate is. The past 200. And what he's showing here is what he's got. He arrived on time 180. He arrived on time 180 out of the last 200 times. Then from there, you would get a percentage. Um, from 200 and from 100 to most apps to 200. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I guess it gives more time. I don't know. We'll see.
based on how many you completed within the estimated time shown in the app. For example, if 180 of your last 200 arrivals were within the estimated time, your on-time rate is 90%. You can improve your on-time rate, and in some markets, it can increase Uber Eats Pro Rewards potential in a few ways. Here are some tips to follow. Start your trip quickly after accepting it and check the expected by time to plan your route. Use the Uber map navigation to stay on track and avoid delays. You can check your on-time rate anytime in your driver app profile. Just tap the menu icon and select your profile picture. Here you'll see your on-time rate as well as other metrics such as acceptance rate and cancellation rate. On-time rate helps you provide an excellent experience to customers. It's also your pathway to more potential earnings and rewards.
All right. All right. Well, it's it's pretty straightforward. The only difference is that 200 as opposed to 100 on most apps. Now here are my stats as far as my on time rating right here. 99% satisfaction. I got mine down to a 3% cancellation. Can you believe that? 3% cancellation, 8% acceptance. Yeah. And 90% on time rate, which ironically, that's the exact formula that he used in the video. So So that means that I must have been at 180 out of 200 on time rating on that. So pretty interesting, because in the next stuff here we're going to go into why that matters, you know, what you can get from it. Let's take a look. All right, understanding on time rate, providing your customer with great customer service, timely deliveries help ensure they have a great delivery experience. Here, you can learn more about on time rate for carriers, including why they matter and how they're calculated. Um, so we just saw, how that was calculated here. Let's look at the arrival. What is an arrival? Arrival is the time you spend to complete each of the following delivery steps: reaching the store or restaurant once trip has been accepted, and reaching the drop-off location once the order has been picked up from the store or the restaurant. The problem I have is there's a lot of stuff that can happen in between those times. Traffic, train stop. I say train because that's notorious here. Trains in the way. Uh, Time spent waiting on the store or restaurant once you have arrived will not count towards effect on your on time rate. Similarly, waiting for the customer after you've arrived at the drop off will also not count towards your on time rate. Batch trips, each one counts. And that's kind of odd, right? Because we all know the little like on DoorDash, you have a stacked order. You probably won't get contract violated. In most, I don't think I've ever seen a batched contract violation. It's always on those single orders. Um, but yeah, so how is arrival calculated? Expected by time seen in the app home screen will en route, including the time you spend driving to the pickup and the drop off locations. It's based on the average time most carriers spend to complete a similar trip. So average, we know average drivers around here, you know what I mean? But average, and accounts for real time traffic conditions. Drive safely and responsibly. Safety comes first. You can achieve on time rate goals without the need for speed or tickets, you know. So let's see. All delivery trips. What's included in my on time rate? All delivery trips except package trips that you successfully complete towards your on time rate. So package delivery does not count towards your on time rate. And that's important to know. I don't do any package delivery. I think I may have that turned off now because it popped up the other day, and I was like, it was like $20 for 864 miles, something like that. You know how those come in. Tips for maintaining a high on time uh, rate safely. Do not rush to meet the estimated arrival time. Estimated time accounts for real time traffic conditions. Observe all posted speed limits. They're just saying some obvious stuff. Minimize distractions and avoid unnecessary stops or detours during your trip. Be conscious of your surroundings, like pedestrians, bikers, and other vehicles. They act like we just driving with our eyes closed around here. I don't understand why they're telling some of the most obvious crap. Use the Uber map navigation to stay on track and reach your destination on time. I doubt that one because that sends you to the wrong spot a lot. So, how to check your on time rating? You just go into the app, click on Uber Eats Pro, and you'll see it there. It's pretty, this is basic stuff, obviously, but it's still something that can really change things because the on time rate, if it dips below a certain amount, let's hold on, let me get that amount. All right, so this is exactly why it's important right here. Let me go back to the screen. So as you can see, these are the criteria for green. You have no requirements. You can just do whatever you want. I mean, until you deactivate it for doing something wrong. But here it is. Gold, acceptance rate of 30% or more, cancellation rate of 8% or less, satisfaction rate of 90% or more, and an on-time rate of 70% or more. I don't know how you can be at 70%. Let's be honest. I'm at 90%, and I always use Uber to just stack with other stuff. So I don't know how you can be at 70. You just don't give a freak if you're at 70. Let's just be honest there. For platinum, you need an on-time rate right here of 80% or more. And on diamond, you also need it at 80% or more. So I think, I mean, I think they're good there saying that, 80%, 80%, considering that I'm at 90 and I literally don't care. I mean, I care, but I'm usually stacking it with other stuff. So Uber's always like my last drop off. So if I'm at 90, you guys should be like, higher. You know what I mean? So 80% shouldn't be a problem with that. So to stay to you're definitely going to notice more orders when you're in the gold, platinum, and diamond because Uber has slowed down since this started in this area. Period. I used to not believe in the tiers. I used to not care. I used to say things like acceptance rate don't matter and all this stuff. DoorDash is dead here if you're not in the tiers. It's just what it is. I'm talking about dead. Unless you're at a time where nobody's out. Dead. You can sit there for an hour and not get a ding unless you're in the tiers. The same is happening slowly but surely with Uber. So I would definitely look at making sure your on-time rate is good, making sure I hate to say it, but your acceptance rate is over that at least 30% to be in gold. Because just jumping up to that gold would clear out a lot of the people who's not trying to do that. So you're in just one step above. So it'll really help out. Leave in the comments below. What do you guys think about the new on-time rating on Uber? And what is your on-time rating? Leave that below as well. Please also, like I said, hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I'm back from the water, back to the grind, back to the vision.